bean patch right here didn't do too bad. She's got a few baskets off of those, not baskets, but just tubs, little tubs. You can see there's some good ones still left there. She'll come through here and pick these out before we till this stuff up and throw another load of compost. And we've got some cocoa coir and some other stuff we're going to amend into some of the soil in one area here. Some greenhouse dirt from plants and stuff out of the greenhouse we're going to till in. Corn patch, as you can see, tried its best, but just couldn't produce. Wanted to do it, but basically, as you see here, it just couldn't hang. As I said, we did water consecutive days, alternated, and it just, this end right here is about as big as it all got right through here. You can see some ears that it tried to make. I've been feeding those to we got a couple groundhogs here, and they kind of were good to us this year and didn't get in the garden, so I've been trying to throw them some snacks just to keep them happy. But this is the garden of corn. We had about 4 rows of that, and as I said, it didn't come up very well at all. Started out good. This whole garden started out great. No weeds, nothing. We had it all tilled out, looking good. Of course, we got the fence around it for the deer. We have 10 or 12 deer a night here eating around. Of course, we keep the goats in here. That kind of keeps the deer out. But her other bean patch here, as you can see, didn't fare quite as well. Even with drip irrigation, it just wouldn't take off. And again, comments about the soil, I'm positive. We know it's clay and not the greatest for growing, but we have produced good gardens here, and we've amended this stuff and put fertilizer on it, and lime and some compost. But the potatoes looked great. They were up real high, did real good. So that's about the only crop really that did us any good this year. So for those folks that are in other states, that are friends that we talk to all the time, we talk about the drought and what's going on here. Well, we kind of get a first-hand glimpse of it now. It's terrible. This garden doesn't do the drought justice, because you see all the green weeds. I'll do a video here the next day or so on the goat pasture. This patch right here, once we string some electric, we're going to turn them into here. Been raising goats, been farming for, probably 45 years. Never have I seen it this bad. It's been bad in the past, but this is just crazy. 100-degree temperatures are expected later next week. No rain. I think maybe 30% chance one day in the next 7 days. So it's only going to get worse. Hay crop here, if you're not in a drought zone yet, or if you're in the United States, or especially West Virginia, and it's not creeped up to your county yet, or anywhere in the country, you better watch your hay. We originally started out getting hay at $35 for a 4x5 round bale. They are now $45 to $65 throughout this area. And everybody that I've talked to, fortunately, we got ours, aren't wanting to sell anything right now due to this. And the big concern, people, is you got to remember, the ground has all winter to get some moisture back into it, but it's going to hurt next year's first cutting of hay as well. So crop prices are probably going to shoot up. Who knows what this is going to bring. But I will say one thing, and call me a conspiracy theorist, I see no chemtrails today. Haven't been any chemtrails in the sky here in this part of West Virginia, probably 3 weeks before the drought started. So I know people are laughing, but Google chemtrails and weather control. You'll find out a few things, but it is what it is. So everybody wanted to take a look at the garden. Thought I'd show you. Hopefully these pumpkins, long story on these pumpkins, these are volunteer pumpkins. We had a chicken coop here at one point. My daughter had some chickens when they moved to the farm. We had the coop here, and on their farm that they moved from, they raised, I guess, the mother pumpkin, and we fed it to the chickens. And lo and behold, we have a little patch of volunteer pumpkins from that pumpkin. So hopefully those will hang in for the grandkids, and we can get them little pumpkins this year. But anyway, comments, good or bad, give us a thumb up, thumbs down, whatever. Just let us know what you think about where you're at in West Virginia, if you are, and how things are looking. And if you're not in West Virginia, where you're at and how you're doing, hay prices, and how's your garden. And even though it is the end of the year, still some garden time left for the fall. So thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks.